I'm Caden.
And I'm Ava.
And guess what, you guys? Today we are going to be handing over to Jenny, who is going to lead our Superstar session. So, Jenny, it's over to you.
Hi Superstars. Today we're going to look at a story in the Bible about a time when Jesus was in a boat with his disciples and what happened when they hit a storm. Watch this clip and I'll see you back in a minute.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus calms the storm. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like walking on water
Oh, hey guys.
and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
One day, after preaching to a crowd of people, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's cross to the other side of the lake."
You got it.
So they got into a boat and started out. Other boats followed him too. And as they sailed across, Jesus fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
But soon a fierce storm came down on the lake. The boat was filling with water and they were in real danger. The disciples went and woke Jesus up, shouting,
Hey, Jesus, wake up!
"Save us! We are going to drown! Don't you care if we drown?" Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, saying,
Shush, shush.
"Silence, be still." Suddenly the wind stopped and there was a great calm. Then he asked them, "Where is your faith?" The disciples were terrified and amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked each other. When he gives a command, even the wind and waves obey him.
Welcome back Superstars. Have you ever felt like you're in a storm? Well, I'm going to show you a very simple craft that can help you when you feel like that. Maybe you're a bit angry or something hasn't quite gone your way or everything's gone a little bit crazy. So let's have a go. You'll need a jam jar with a lid, some PVA glue, some food colouring or paint, some glitter, a spoon and some water. So the first thing you do is you're going to fill the jar nearly to the top with the water. Next, add some PVA glue. You need about a teaspoon of glue straight into the jar and give it a really good stir. Add a couple of drops of food colouring or paint. Get your sequins or your glitter or whatever you want to put inside and just pour it in. Give it a really good stir. Also worth mentioning, don't try and drink this because it won't taste very nice. This is a bit like a storm in a jar. Give it a good shake and you can see everything whizzing about. Now what I want you to do is now watch. Watch as the storm settles, and that's a bit like Jesus, when Jesus said Jesus calms the storm. So next time when you're feeling a little bit unsettled or you feel like everything's gone a bit crazy, just watch your storm settle when Jesus said, "Be still."
Thank you so much, Jenny. That is such a cool story and such a cool craft, isn't it? Now, we didn't have a glass jam jar or any PVA glue, so we used a plastic Tupperware with a screw-on lid, and we had to make sure that the lid was screwed on tightly, right guys?
Yeah.
Because we don't want water splashing everywhere, and we just put our glitter straight into the water. Would you like to see ours? Go for it, Caden. Caden, what do you think about when you see the glitter settling?
It makes me think about how God calms it.
Yeah, and he does that in our lives, doesn't he? Awesome,
Yeah.
come back to us, Caden. So Ava, you've had a bit of a stormy week, haven't you?
Yeah.
Your week has, in fact, been a little bit like that, hasn't it? So tell us quickly, how have you got through it? How has it settled?
Well, I talked to my mum and I talked to my family and we prayed about it, and I also talked to one of the older girls at church.
And did that help you?
Yeah.
You see, that's the amazing thing about being in this family of God, the church. Not only are we a family with one another in our own families, but we're a family with all of you guys too. So when we go through these stormy times in our lives, we can share with one another, we can pray with one another, and then we can celebrate when it seems like the storm is settling. We are going to end today's session with a song where we can sing to God and worship Him for everything that He's done in our life and for when He calms the storm. If you are facing anything, do get in touch, let us know. We'd love to pray for you, wouldn't we, guys?
Yeah.
Now, before we go, before we have our worship song, remember, you were born to shine. Bye!